Hey guys, welcome back to a new workout video. Today I'm here with Pete.
What's up, guys?
We're here in LA and today we're going to show you guys how to do a 20-minute full body workout.
Want me to say something? Alright, so me and Sanne are going to give you an awesome workout. It's something you can do every single day. It's full body. It works your arms, your stomach. It really works your butt. It opens up all your joints, opens up your hips, stretches out your spine. These are the type of moves that I'll implement into all of my workouts every single day. They really make you strong and they really make you feel good.
Yeah. Even when I don't have time in the morning, I always try to squeeze this in. So you guys can follow along and try it out.
Alright guys, so today we're going to take you through a full body workout. No equipment, a lot of stretching, a lot of functional movement. And let's start with the warm-up. So start with the same functional warm-up most of the time. And what you're going to do is go into a little sit. I call this a P-sit. What you're doing is keeping your knees back and you're really just hinging your hips. And if you take your hand and you put it right here in your hip joint, you can feel your hip and the top of your femur kind of clamping down. Okay, so you're hinging your hips. This engages your butt. Chest up, knees back. There we go. So from here, we're going to do a step back, heel all the way up. You're going to open up your quads, stretch them out, open up your hip, and once you feel that engaged, drive your arms up to the ceiling. Head goes up, bring it down, and then bring it back to your original position. We'll do 6 of these, 3, 2, and 1. So step, open it up, get a big stretch, and then little sit. And what we're doing is opening up the hip, getting the full extension, getting your stomach to lengthen, getting your shoulders to lift up to the ceiling. Everything's turning on. Bring it down, we'll do 2 more. Little step, 2, the last one, hit a little step, reach up to the ceiling, and then bring it back down, but keep your right leg back. So we're gonna hold this step back position. It's gonna fully keep our glutes engaged. You want your chest up, and all you're gonna do is you're gonna step this leg out wide, right on the ball of your foot. From here, you wanna feel a nice little stretch up the inner thigh. That's perfect. And then bring it back in. So heel up, arms up, little step out, little squeeze in, and you're kind of feeling a lot of the left butt take you out, take you in. And the idea with these exercises is to just go slow, feel the motion, feel the muscles activated, and get the stretch. Let's do 1 more, little step out, little step in, and rest. Good.
A little bit burn here.
Yeah, for sure. All right, now let's take it from the top. So again, whatever leg is the standing leg, that's the one taking you through the motion. It's important to understand that. So look, little hip hinge, left leg goes back, all the way up, big stretch, engage, and then bring it back. 1, step, open it up, fully extend your arms, bring it in. 2, take it back, nice breath out, bring it in. 3 more, take it back, stepping right back at 6 o'clock, locking your knee out, heel all the way up. 2, the last one, little sit, take it back, open up, good. All right, bring this in. So leaning over this front butt, leg stays locked out, take it out wide, and then bring it in. And right here, so this one, don't turn the hips. Keep the hips square. Take this out, you should feel the stretch. And it's subtle, but what you're doing is you're lengthening the top of this, top of the thigh and the inner thigh. Heel all the way up, engage the front butt. Let's do 2 more. There you go. Try to take it as wide as you can without breaking your form. The last one, perfect. Good, now starting here, back into our original position. Sit your butt back, hit a little step out. You're gonna do a little lunge, reach down, but as you're going down, keep this knee from going forward. And by doing that, you're gonna stretch your hamstring and your butt. So reach, and then pull it back up. Reset, step out, little reach, and then bring it in. Keep your head up, keep your knee back, and take your time. Reaching down towards your shin. Good, and remember, as you're going down and reaching back, your butt is driving to the wall behind you. 2 more, slow it down a little bit. Hit the step, drive everything back this way. There you go. Last one, let the hands drive the hips. Good. Bring it right here. So now you're in that sit back position. This is perfect. Your stomach's nice and tight. Arms are out in front of you. You're gonna step across and you're gonna reach your arms up and over. Get a big stretch down the side. Bring it back down. Get a little sit. Breathe out and stretch. Good. And the idea is these are stretches. So you want to breathe out when you're going through the stretch. And you also really want to push the threshold every rep. So you're really taking that arm up and over. That's getting the flexion, and you can even take it back a little bit more extension, where you're kind of reaching out towards that wall. 2 more. Back leg straightens, heel goes down. You'll feel a stretch on the outer thigh, the outer butt. Take those hands up and back. Good. Last one. Foot down. Open up. And rest. Good job. Feel that, right? All right, good. And you go slow. You keep the tension in your body, and it's as much a workout as it is a stretch. So sitting back, keeping our butt activated, step it out, reach, and then get that stretch. And you want to feel it through the right inner thigh and the stepping leg all the way through the back. Good. And as you loosen up, you can drive your hips farther and further back towards my hand. And as you're doing that, your pelvis, your knee are all shifting back towards the wall behind you. 3 more. Good. Let everything swing back this way. Good. You added a little twist. That's an even deeper stretch. Last one, a little variation, a little tweak. Take it out, reach. Good. Now, arms are out shoulder height. Sitting your butt back, step over, and you're both doing a combination of extending and then flexing, and then bring it back. Get a little sit. Take it over top, stretch, bring it back. Trying to touch the ceiling. You want to feel the stretch off your abs, your torso, through this outer hip, this outer thigh. 3 more. Step it over. Reach up overhead. That's it. Remember, hit that little sit. Every time you do a sit, you'll be able to get a little bit deeper. Pull your lower stomach in. Let's do 1 more. Reach over top. Little sit and rest. Good. All right, that's our warm up. Now we're gonna kick it up a notch and really go deep into these movements, these motions, and push it. All right, so we're back. For our first exercise, we're gonna start in push-up position. So we're gonna come all the way down. So for this, you're really engaging your chest. I want your shoulders a little bit behind your hands. So kind of shift back this way. And you're gonna do a little step up, kind of touch your elbow, do a full step. And right when you get here, hold it for a second, engage your butt, and then take it back. And butt up in the air. So see how you're kind of flat? Take it up a little bit like this. Just the right leg comes in, step, and then take it back. Little step in, good. And when your foot comes up, engage the opposite butt. So actually squeeze, consciously engage that glute. That's gonna help that hip open up, and then bring it back. 3 more, good. And when you come back, let your body kind of push and shift back. There you go. There you go. 2, so your shoulders are actually behind your wrists. It's gonna help your triceps work more. Last one, good. Now from here, same leg, step it all the way up. You wanna push your heel down. You wanna feel the outside of your butt work. Push down through your chest, and then take it back. Step up, squeeze, and then bring it back. And the point of this exercise is to open up your hip, but don't let your hips drop. Keep them up. Keep your hips up. There you go. And by keeping your hips up, everything's gonna tighten up and engage. It's about the glutes. So basically what I'm doing is I'm setting you up to go to this position, to be able to stand up. 3 more. Good. Engage. There you go. Last one. Squeeze and rest. Good job. All right, now from here, stand up. Still working this side. You're gonna go in a staggered stance. So if anyone's a sprinter or plays any sports, before you take off, you're always in the staggered position. And basically what you're doing is loading this butt, this heel's up for balance, arms in, yeah, so you're standing back like this and you're driving your butt back, there you go. And what you wanna do from here is just step it as far back as you can. You wanna consciously engage that butt, hold, make sure it activates, bring it down halfway, take it out and press, and your elbows are going up and coming down. So 2 things are working. You're getting the extension of the hip, which is gonna turn on your butt. You're driving the elbows up, which you might be able to see is creating a stretch in your back, extending through the middle of your stomach. And you got to consciously move through these motions. Take your time, stretch through them. Make sure you're keeping the resistance in your body. There we go, 2 more. Little step. Last one, take it up. Now from here, you're gonna pull this all the way up. And as you're doing that, this hip's going forward. So push that forward, there you go. And then take it back. Good, and catch. Take it up, and drive that hip forward. That butt's activating, it's flexing, it's driving you up, putting you through extension. There you go. And the cool thing about that is it's activating the bounce, it's activating through extension, but it's also turning on the hip flexion, the lower stomach, and the top of the thigh, which is a really hard place to get. And it's all functional, so it translates into real life. 3 more, little step, drive it forward, drive it forward, take it back. Good, 2, all the way to the bottom heel. Good, the last one, take it back, and rest. Catch your breath. Feeling it, right? I can see it shaking, so that means it's working. All right, take a couple deep breaths, and then we start over on the other side. All right, so other side, so let's start down in push-up position. And remember, I want you to keep your butt up in the air, so you're a little bit above the midline, almost like you're going into a downward dog. And just step forward, kind of touch the elbow with the knee, hold it for a second, let everything engage, and then press it back. Let's make that 1, step it up, little press, and remember, squeeze the backside butt. So when you hit, squeeze, and try to not flare your knee out, try to bring it straight in. And if you can't reach your elbow, it's totally fine to start walking that foot up. So put the foot down, flex your big toe, actually push the ball of your foot into the floor, and then bring it back. It's almost like you're doing a track start. You're here and you're gonna take off. That's the whole idea. And then what you're doing is you're priming your butt, opening the hip, engaging your arms. Good. Let's do 2 more. Good. Put the ball of your foot into the floor and actually press down. Last one. Good. Same exact thing now, except a little bit different. Step your foot right to the outside. There you go. And if you cannot get your foot all the way up, just walk it up slowly. So you might start here with the first one. Good. And as you're going through the reps, you're loosening up. But remember, hold it for a second. Feel your butt engage. Push your heel down to the floor. And let your brain understand the motion and understand what's happening. Good. You're a little tighter on this side, which is really typical. One side's a little stronger. One side might be a little looser. There you go. Right towards that hand. 2 more. Do these 2 with you. Step it up, squeeze. Take it back. Remember, butt up. Last one. Take it up. And then bring it back. Now, from here, stand up. You're going to be in a staggered position. Before you do anything, remember, load your hips, load your glutes, elbows in. Just take a big step out, squeeze, and then bring it down, breathe out, step out, squeeze. Good. And as your foot is stepping back, your pelvis is following the foot. Your front knee is shifting back as well. So when you look down, your knee should be a little bit behind your heel. So your whole body is shifting back and pulling forward. And by doing that, you're lengthening the hamstring, the butt, you're forcing them to activate even more, and you're gonna get more proprioceptors, which are the nerve endings in the muscles to activate, which is the whole purpose of this workout, or one of them. Last one, little step. Good, now holding it here, drive it all the way up, and remember, let your pelvis go forward with the foot, right there. All this will activate, and then as your foot is coming back, your hips are coming back this way. So it's all about your pelvis translating forward, getting the hip extension, and then taking it back. Good, take it up, following the left foot, reach. Good. Here's a little tip. If you want to use your abs a little bit more, lean back. There you go. If you want to use your abs a little bit more than that, take your arms up overhead, and then lean back. Good. I love doing these. It's an awesome ab workout. Good. But right here, everything leans back, opens up, everything stretches. 3 more. Good. Reach that leg. Keep that knee behind your heel. 2. The last one. Take a deep breath. Open it up. Stretch. Hold in. And rest. All right. So we're going to build on top of what we just done. You're going to go to push-up position. And instead of stepping your foot up, you're gonna step your foot dead center. And I want you to take a pause right here. Make sure you're using this butt, pushing your heel into the ground, and you're gonna drive all the way up, little lift, and again, you're pushing this hip towards forward or towards 12 o'clock. You're gonna feel your butt activate, take it back, step, slowly come down, and then take it back. Take your time, you have to activate your butt to take you up, drive forward, pull you back down, step, and then 2 more. Look, step up, pause, push your heel down. Because what I don't want is you to drive off the ball of your foot. That's gonna work the thigh. The whole idea here is to get your butt working as much as possible. Last one, step, you take it back, step up. There you go, it's a big difference. Drive, now put your hands above your head like we did before. You're gonna lean back, you're gonna do a little lift up, and you should feel this back butt working as you drop, breathe out, and then squeeze. It may look like an ab workout, your abs are definitely working, but focus on this back glute. It's activating, it's squeezing as you come down, it's letting you down, it's pulling you up. 4 more, little lean back, 4, little lift. And again, just like you did with the step, all your weight is in this heel right here. Good. Last 2. Good. Last one, let it stretch. Squeeze up and rest. Nice, good job. All right, take a deep breath. You feel the difference though, right?
I feel this every day standing like as.
It's important. You can totally race through the motions, but when you're starting out, it's important to just kind of push that heel into the ground and feel what muscles are going to take you up or take you down. Because you can totally just use your thigh, which is a lot weaker than your butt. But if you really want to build the strength and create like the muscle tone and the symmetry, you got to kind of slow down, focus on what you're using. So,
the slower the motion, the better.
The better, yeah, 100%. And as you get really good at them, you can speed these things up. So, remember, shoulders a little bit behind your hands like this. Activate your arms. Step up, feel that butt activate, and then drive. Breathe out, take it down, catch, heel up, come down. Good. Make that 6. Step, let your butt take you up, drives you out, takes you back, takes you down. 5. Up, squeeze, good. And if you're having a hard time feeling your glute activate, you can just put your hand there and feel it taking you up, taking you down, catch, down. Good, let's do 2 more. Step, squeeze, down. Last one, catch, good. So right leg up. It's all about this right here. So it's about your butt, your hip, and your thigh. So you're gonna reach your foot out at 12 o'clock, lean back. That's gonna activate, that butt's gonna pull you in, and then let you out. And basically your pelvis is going into a rear tilt this way, reaching forward. Good. It's all about the motion of your pelvis. That's gonna dictate what's happening in your thigh, what's happening with your stomach, your lower back. And the more that thing can move around and articulate, the more muscles are turned on. Good. 3 more. Push that forward. 3. And you can see your hips are here. It turns down, pushes forward, and then comes back up. All controlled with the left butt. Last one. Squeeze, pull it in, and rest. Good job. All right, so moving on to the next block. So right now that just covered, that was all full body, abs. You should be feeling your arms, a lot of butt. This should really start to activate. The next thing we want to do is work in the rotations. So our body's constantly rotating through time and space as we're moving or playing sports or working out. So let's reinforce that. So what you're gonna do is put your right arm, or one arm up, and you want your elbow in alignment with your shoulder. You're gonna go back into that little sit position, driving your butt back, driving your knees back, and you're gonna step this leg out 90 degrees. Heel turns out, you wanna land around the ball of your foot, and you're just gonna drive this arm and peel this shoulder back. You can take your head around, you'll feel a big stretch in your hips. You're gonna feel your butt turn on, you're gonna feel it through your obliques, little step out. Breathe out through the motion, and then bring it back in. So, every step, you're gonna drive that arm straight out, head is gonna turn, and this elbow is perfect. Driving that elbow back, driving this one forward, and the upper body is going to drive the motion of the lower body. And the more you can get your hips to turn, the more you can get this ankle to rotate, the more the muscles in the thigh are going to lengthen. So this is really important to, if you want to tone up your legs and really create a long, lean shape, you have to lengthen them constantly. Keep tension on them and keep stretching. All right, here we go. Let's do 2 more. Remember, heel all the way up. So it's great for lengthening the legs, working the obliques, working the butt. Let's do 1 more. I'm gonna have you hold this. So step out, hold this position. So basically, your heel's turned out, your hips are fully rotated. This hand is rotating your torso back. And with this opposite arm, you're gonna reach up, overhead, just like that. It's a huge stretch down the opposite side of the body. Bring the elbow down, take it up overhead, but lock that arm out. And again, just like you're pushing to the ceiling, lift up, and you should feel a lot of this through your shoulder, through your lats, down through your obliques, down through the hips. And what you'll notice, this is important, as the arm's going up overhead, your pelvis is moving back and forth. It's moving back this way, so it's translating from 6 o'clock to 12 o'clock. So this is a full body stretch. It's turning the muscles on, it's stretching them out. Take a deep breath, we'll do 2 more. 2, last one. Good, keeping that right butt locked in place and rest. And the great thing about this is you're stretching your body, but it's also an exercise. So all those muscles are tensing up and working really hard.
It goes in the butt,
everywhere, it's awesome. All right, here we go, other side. So this is perfect. The arms go like this. Sit nice and low and take that leg out. Step out at 9 o'clock, 90 degrees. Big toe flexes, drive the arm. See how this elbow comes around the corner? That's really important. Bring it back in. And as you start the reps with this, you might want to, take your time, kind of feel your body out. Don't over rotate. And as it loosens up, keep pushing it more and more. That's the whole idea. Every rep, push your threshold, go a little bit further, get more length out of the muscles. Engage that back butt, squeeze, let this leg stretch. We'll do 3 more. Good. Reach that arm out. Perfect. Last 2. Good. Squeeze, grab the arms. Let's get 1 more and hold it. All right, hold it there. It's one of my favorite exercises. So remember, drive the elbow, take it up overhead. See the spine's gonna flex all the way over, straighten out. The hips are gonna push 6 o'clock, and as the elbow comes down, they push forward 12 o'clock. And you're gonna feel a big stretch through your shoulder, through your abs. Everything's gonna break up and loosen up. And the whole time that you're doing this, don't flex too much. Don't push up to the ceiling. Maybe like flex right there and then reach. Good, don't over flex. The whole time, this back butt has to stay engaged. So keep squeezing. 2 more, take it right up to the ceiling, right there. Take it up, 2. Good, last 1. Right up, stretch, and rest. Good job.
So guys, I hope you enjoyed doing this workout with us.
I feel awesome. What about you?
Yeah.
Hope you guys feel good. You can definitely practice this workout over and over again. It's going to get harder as you do it and perfect it. And you can follow at Pvolve, or you can follow me at Steven Pastorino. I'm always putting up new workouts and new cool exercises, and we'll be working out again soon. So
Yeah.
follow along.